Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of the Forex Market Preview. My name is Jason and this is my potty. I want to welcome you all back again. If you've been here for a while, years, some of you have been following me, I want to thank you so much for spending a little bit of time here. And if you're brand new, thank you for showing up here and taking time to watch this video. What we do every single week here is I try and point out to you some advanced pattern formation, some structure analysis that you can use in your daily trading to help you better make decisions about where to buy and where to sell in the currency markets. Now, as is indicated by the little sheet that I put up before this video, is not an indication to buy or sell anything. You should please consult the licensed representative of your choice before making any investment or trading decisions. Trading involves a high degree of loss, where you could lose some or all of your investment. Good enough? Good. Now let's continue. What we want to do, this is going to be a short Forex market preview today. I want to take you through a couple of things. First thing, let's roll over to Euro New Zealand. This was yet last week's trade call. I actually had two of them. I had Euro New Zealand and Pound New Zealand on here. Euro New Zealand coming into that 786. This is a cipher pattern. Cipher pattern completed here around 167.44. Boom, market went just a nudge higher than that and then rolled over. Target 1 and target 2 have been hit. Now, target 1 was worth about 156 pips. Target 2 was worth 266 pips. You average those two together and you get a total value of this one trade at 211 pips. So if you managed to get a hold of this, if you managed to get on this right after we talked last week, then congratulations, pat yourself on the back for following your rules, because this is was an extremely good trade and it went virtually just straight south from where we called the market short. So that was very, very good. If we go over to Pound New Zealand, those of you who are wondering about that one actually never completed. So we didn't have to worry about taking that short position because the market never made it above that 618 and now has since stalled out here a little bit. So what are we looking at? Well, the past couple of weeks we've been talking about structure, support, and resistance. Oops, we got a little deal here. We'll update that later. No, thank you. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking a lot about structure, support, and resistance, and we've been mentioning a little bit about the trend continuation trade. Now, if you have not seen those, or this is one of the first times that you've come here, you might go back and just peruse some of the most recent Forex market preview videos. They're, of course, available on YouTube if this is where you're watching this, or you just click on my little deal on the YouTube video you're watching. It'll take you over to the YouTube page to watch those. But what we've been talking about over the course of the last couple of weeks is really just some structure analysis stuff, and more importantly, some trend continuation trading. Well, one of the things we talked about here was this breakout that happened here. We saw basically what was an ascending triangle that ended up, or ascending wedge pattern that ended up breaking out to the downside right here. Boom, we saw that market break out. And then I said watch for the pullback back up into previous structure, resistance, or support should now become resistance. And boom, we saw that market press back up, and now we've traded sideways and we're in a bit of a channel here. This is going to be really, really nice to see where this market actually breaks out at. So if we go do a little something like this, kind of come in somewhere like this, what we're going to look for is just simply a breakout of this channel. We clearly have a low and a high put in here, and now it's just simply a matter of waiting for that market to break out. And technically we should be here. It's just waiting for this market to break out. And if it goes higher, if it goes lower, you've got a chance to get involved with that. And there are several different ways that we can get involved with this trade. I'll talk to you more about them after the market actually breaks out and we can take a look at some of that. I don't want to get into it now because then we get into an hour-long training lesson on it, and that's something that's really designed more for like the Technical Trader Workshop, which, by the way, if you have not been to the Technical Trader Workshop, or if you missed the last one and you're waiting for the next one, it's going to be the end of September. Now, for those of you who don't know, Technical Trader Workshop is the greatest thing that you will ever attend in your life when it comes to structure trading. It is a full week live, from your desktop, screen sharing by me and my one of the trading guys who works for us, Akil Stokes, one of the trading guys, and basically a great pattern trader, Akil Stokes. He runs our live trading room. We are going to be teaching you guys how to read structure, how to read charts, and basically how to level the playing field when it comes to competing in this industry with some very, very sharp people. So you're going to have a chance to see all of that and be part of all of that. And I would highly suggest that you carve time out. We actually have people who take off work for the week to be there to learn this type of stuff. So it is that good, and I can safely say that it is the best thing that you will ever attend when it comes to learning about structure trading. So that's coming at the end of September, so be on the lookout for that. But rather get into a whole dissertation on this particular pattern setup, what we can do is cover more of that and the concepts behind that in something like the Technical Trader Workshop. So for right now, we're just going to kind of watch this and just see what happens with it, and then I'll share with you some theory and logic once the market actually breaks out. Now, the other trade that we've been watching for a while here that actually just ended up initiating is the pound yen trade. Now, this is a bat pattern. It comes in at the 886. Is where we look to sell those. 886 coming in at 96.76 here. And as you can see, the market came up into that zone. We had a little pullback, and now, if I kind of fatten things up here, we've actually double topped here against some bearish divergence down here at the bottom of your screen. Now, it is important to note, ladies and gentlemen, that this market finished strong. So just remember, if you're going to get involved in this trade, you're getting a little better price on it than those who put limit orders in. Stops above X here, stops above here, and what we're looking for, again, is for that market to press back down the other direction, this way, and for us to be able to hit some targets similar to what we did with Euro New Zealand. So talk a little bit about the trade that was a winner, 210 pips. Talked a little bit here about Canada yen. And we've got a bat pattern setting up here, so there's another pattern formation for you this week. And then we also talked about some of the consolidation that's happening in Canada that we were waiting for and that we watched for potential trend continuation trades, as well as now for a breakout trade. So we've got several different things kind of on our watch list, and there are more things that I could go into this week, but I'm going to keep it short, and I'm just going to tell you guys, if you really like this stuff, if this is really interesting to you and you want to know more about it and you want to start getting some of these trades and you're thinking to yourself, Jason, I love the fact that I'm getting to see pattern trades once a week, but wouldn't it be awesome if you could send us updates every day of the patterns that you're watching, you and Akil are watching, so that we could potentially take advantage of those interweek, something on a lower time frame, maybe a 15-minute or a 5-minute. Well, it just so happens that we have the syndicate. And we have some syndicate software that you can download, and we will actually send you the trades that we're watching throughout the week. It's an incredible service that we provide, and it's dirt cheap. Every single one of you should be a member of it if you are not already. So join the syndicate, and then let's see if we can get Canada yen to fall over this week. And sometimes I try and spread load the risk a little bit in terms of my ability to call the market here. I give you 4 or 5 different options, and hopefully we get some stuff that actually happens and actually works. This week you got one. We got Canada yen. This is what we're watching. So I'm either going to be a hero next week, or I'm going to look silly because the market's going to go straight north on me. But the bottom line is, we know these patterns, we know how effective they are, we know the win percentages of them, and when you trade them consistently, you can make money. So, like with anything else, when you got a set of rules, you create yourself an edge in the market, and then you exploit that edge every chance you get. That's why we take every single trade. So, until next week, guys, thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys soon.